Lay you down to rest! Take a shot, drink a lot! That's better. I think from the demos that I'd sort of been shown and all that, it was like I had an idea of what the guys were coming in with, but it's obvious that even in that time between the demos and now, especially after we had to push things back 4 or 5 times thanks to the old vid, it was great to sort of hear him come in and be really prepared with the vocals and just sort of work out what tones they wanted to use. And then, you know, as it sort of always goes, we just sort of tightened the screws a little bit and worked out, you know, what tone was going to work best for each song, what was going to be the most sustainable and not really, you know, do any damage, because the last thing you want to do is, you know, work on a technique that might sound good, but then you just can't replicate it. So Danny was really quick at sort of adapting to what I was asking for and trying to get out of him, and that's really important. Ah! Are you gonna drop?
That was good. Sick, yeah. That was
double
great.
that, dude.
Yep.
Ah! Ah! Are you gonna drop?
Chris was really good coaching me and Mitch to like really find our sound vocals wise, and it was like exciting to sound, oh, this is where like my voice sits.
Like throughout the pre-pro, he kind of was trying a few different voices, and then I think what landed on the final product was the best kind of range of his voice.
Oh, that's angry. There we go.
Probably say my favourite part to track, just really nailing them 16 note rhythms in the verses. Just when that like came together, it just sounded killer.
Know your limit, time to stop! Any more you're gonna drop! You might want to do...
The second line that line could be a bit different.
Yeah, I feel like I'm with you on this one.
Know your limit, time. What's that last line?
Time to
Know
stop.
your limit, time to stop.
Know your limit, time to stop. Like a triplet.
That'll be a gang vocal for sure then.
Yeah, exactly.
Alright, let's do
Know
it.
your limit, time to stop! That, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like that.
Take a shot, drink a lot! Know your limit, time to stop! That's sick. Time to stop! Perfect.
I think my style has always been in the band since I wrote so much of the lyrics and the music, you know. That is my style. Specifically though, like my bass playing, I've added a lot of techniques tastefully, which is tricky to not go overboard. I think everybody wants to just sometimes show off, but the song is king, so you know you have to do what's best for the song.
Still! What are you playing? Just the down run?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, it's got. I was thinking it might be cool to do it the octave down because you've got like all this. I'm curious if it'll sound good or not.
We can mix and match them.
Just before the pre-chorus. So
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
in the middle of the
So it
verse, we
can't-
won't
yeah.
do it. Then when you go into the pre-chorus,
Yeah.
because then it's like da 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 da, like it's
Let's
a fucking
do it.
fat
Yeah.
chunky bit. That's better. I'd already seen Danny play a whole bunch of different times in different scenarios, and he was already a really solid guitarist. So coming into the studio and recording was really comfortable and easy because he was already on top of all the material, and that just means that we can be creative in the studio. So you really want people to come in pretty much on top of it as much as they can be, and yeah, recording was really, really smooth, and transitioning between like rhythms and leads was really smooth, which is good because it's two very different ways of thinking about the instrument. Rhythms is like super methodical, or you know, regimented and mechanical, and then lead playing is, you know, super expressive. So you just kind of got to work out how to separate those two when you're playing both of them in a recording situation. But yeah, no trouble. So it was really good. Let's get the other side.
Yep.
We're gonna go fully through for the.
Just up until where you finished before.
Yeah, I wasn't sure.
I want to change that feel too, Big Tigo.
Yeah.
I think something simple but has like big impact.
What if you did like a like that?
Like follow
A
the
snare kick
guitar.
thing? Yeah.
Yeah. Can I listen to it? Sorry, I'm gonna have to.
Yeah.
That was actually pretty cool, to be fair.
Pretty much I went in maybe having 60-70% of the solos in my mind, and then I really wanted the last 30% or whatever to be like the studio magic.
I could just throw shit at the wall and he could just do it, which has just made that creative part of solos really, really fun and enjoyable and not stressful.
If I wasn't so prepared, I'd probably like crumble under that pressure because there's just so much going on and just like a real high tension state.
I was saying to Mitch on our walk, like from rhythms to this, it's like so much more relaxed. And it's like you got to get rid of the robotic fucking element when doing solos, 100%. Yeah, that's nice.
That's
That. Yeah. I want to try harmonising that part as well.
Rest! Cool. And... Rest!
One more. Why does it help us? Why does it help?
It helps us!
I think this was the first time Dan had come up with an idea for lyrics and had started them on his own for a song and brought them to me, and we just kind of bounced off each other and wrote them on a car trip.
I had like a few of the ideas. I think I had the chorus for Fight Song. Me and him just sat in my car shooting the shit and just finished the lyrics of Fight Song just on a drive home.
So I reckon from a pitch perspective,
Yeah?
you could probably be up just a little bit.
Another pint out tonight!
Yeah, because you sound a bit too comfortable.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah, see, that's kind of cool if it's just like that one time in the middle. So you do that the first time,
and then
and the
nothing.
second time you do the lower one. Yeah, absolutely. No issues with that at all.
I like to think each of the drum fills leaves a little bit of my personality. Just fun fills, things that bounce off between the other instruments.
That was way cooler on the second one. That you did the little run, yeah. Yeah, I think that's definitely better on the second verse because you're just like, oh, we're into the song now. You can get fancy.
It's a little weirder sounding.
Mixed revisions. That was probably like the most stressful, hardest part of the whole process. Just because you listen to the song so much, the main thing for me was like making sure everything's in its lane. Bass, guitars, drums, vocals, but they're all sounding together the best they can.
Doing the mix revisions did my head in. I think I went crazy. Listening to these songs 100 times, over and over, just listening in for tiny little minute details is maddening.
Just to start again? Yeah. Yeah.
As we've taken on more styles, we've gotten better in songwriting and technique-wise. We're listening to a lot more genres of music. We're pulling from more pools.
Fight Song I feel is a little bit more intricate compared to some of the other ones. Like there's just a few more cool bits on it that obviously express the like instrument side of it a little bit more instead of just like the vocals being like really upfront and doing their job. So I feel like that song was a bit more of the wild card one that I like a lot now that we've gone through the process. So it's kind of like really come up the rungs for me. That's a really great one. Nice. Yeah, that's all I needed.
I remember writing that bridge riff. Dan had written pretty much that whole song, I think, and I'd come in with that bridge part, and fuck, it just worked.
That's sick. Do you want to do the slide? Is there like a slide out there that?
No, the other guitar does it.
Favorite part of the process? Probably the writing of the songs originally, getting to put my own personal spin on the songs, and then obviously hearing them back at the very end, feeling like all the hard work was done and we got what we set out to achieve.